go get started with the run. People will jump in probably later on and whatnot. So, yeah, let's get started with the run. Dude, Cal, how much battery on your phone is left? Because don't forget, this is like an hour, and an hour of watching Twitch is probably not good. Probably not good for your phone. And where are you road tripping to? Yes, it is a no reset run. I won't be resetting. This is the first time I will be streaming on the hub, so I'm gonna just run through the game the whole time because my voice though, because almost no one here has really seen runs except people who come to mind. They've never seen speedruns before, really. They've probably seen a few, but they've probably never seen a Halo 4 run. And it's not one of those like, hey, first time, let's just attempt to go for world record, so you're gonna see a lot of resetting. It kind of bores people, so it just makes more logical sense to do it thing. I am drinking water right now, dude. My voice is not so great. So I don't know why I haven't been yelling or anything a lot today. Was playing Project M earlier when at work, but dude, HaloRuns.com. A Big Girl 69, hello. AGLA Grifball, hello. And then all my normal people in my stream. That's cool. GhostX, hey, what's going on? Awesome, you made it. Because I know it's not saying I'm live on my own stream page, even though I'm hosting. So I have my chat up. So if you go to my channel, you could probably watch the stream there and also chat there, but I don't know. I'm guessing you guys are all in the hub chat, but if you're in my chat and it's like combining the chats, that's awesome and I love it. That's really cool, but if not, then whatever. It's there in case people do jump in. I don't think so because it doesn't say. Multi-Jirachi, hey, what's going on?
What's that?
Nah, dude, it's totally cool if you're in a game. I just started, so it's whatever.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us. Chief, be careful.
So, and since this is, again, first time I'm going to be doing it on the hub, you're going to be hearing pretty much all the strats and tricks and stuff being explained. And when I do, in about 2 weeks, 2 weeks after this, so 2 Fridays, I will be probably running some individual levels, which is good because I don't normally run individual levels, so it'll kind of force me to do it. But during those, I will do very, very in-depth things, so because there's some tricks take a lot more explanation than I can fit in before the next trick, so
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
I am always going good, so things are always happening with me. Alrighty, but kind of the first 2 levels, not a lot going on. It's kind of just fight. There's some shooting enemies, kind of like Halo should be. So it's gonna kind of just be optimization of. We try and optimize how quickly we can finish all the gunfights and whatnot. So, and when it comes to speedrunning, that's kind of memorizing where enemies are spawning and how they react. Which in the later Halo games, the later it goes, the more random it gets. So enemies have a lot more spawn points and things, but they kind of have one. They almost always do. So, dude.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
I did get sub 140. Lamb Shop! Yeah, what's going on, Lammy? But, no, if you're new to speedrunning, which some of you may be, Lamb Chop is another speedrunner. Super cool, does this like Uber games. But anyways, speedrunning, what it is going through a game as fast as we possibly can without using mods or hacks or anything like that. So we're not modding the game in any way. We're not altering anything to do with the game itself. Basically, how it works is you buy a game, you throw it in your Xbox, and you try and beat it as fast as you can. Obviously, I mean, it's been a long time, so we learn tricks, and we have a bunch of other things. But the reason I say no hacks and mods is there's going to be some tricks that we go outside of the map to do. And a lot of people think that going outside of the map is not really playing the game and is cheating and should not be allowed in speedruns. Which doesn't really make sense to me because, I mean, we didn't do anything for those to exist. They were already in the game. So they're in the game. It's just the programmers and stuff and the designers, they missed it. And so we take advantage of that. And so I don't consider it cheating, but that's just one thing to... Oof, that was bad. This might... yeah, I'm probably gonna die. Yep. So you're gonna see a lot of deaths. Normally, if I die on here, I would reset, which means I start back from the beginning and do it all over again. Do this beginning part all over. But since again I'm doing a no reset run, I'm not gonna be resetting a single point, no matter how bad the run gets. I might lose. I could be plus an hour in time, and I wouldn't reset. Like, so I would lose an hour of time from my last run, which would basically mean I would go back about 7 months in the past to when I was running this game then. Yeah, on system of choice, whatever it is. Some, like... Emulators not really typically allowed unless they're set otherwise, and those are kind of all the rules and stuff of how a game is speedrun are kind of decided by the community as a whole. If they feel like it's cheating or something like that, then they probably won't allow it. But me, I'm just running on an old Xbox 360. You could for Halo 4, you could just pop in Halo 4. On a brand new Xbox 360, brand new game, just pop it in and you could do this speedrun. Obviously, you need to know all the tricks and everything, but you could do it. There's no mods, there's nothing different. I don't change anything in it. So that's one thing to kind of notify that speedrunning is doing it without any kind of outside external help. Dude, puncher runcher hype. So I guess it's a good time to explain. I'm gonna have a little video here a second, and oh, well, I guess kind of first trick I was gonna say is this. It was just something I kind of found when I started running. It's just like I just went back there and I was like, I wonder if there's a way, because there's a bunch of enemies over there that we have to fight, and as you can see, they're still trying to kill me. And I was like, is there any way to get up there without having to go kill the enemies? Because killing enemies, whenever you try and kill enemies, there's always a chance you can die. Which means we want to try and avoid as many enemies as we possibly can. So we go to the back, and there's actually a piece of junk there that we can actually jump off of and get to the top, so we don't have to kill a single enemy in that area. So kind of the one minor trick in this level. Other than that, that's the only thing. So
The Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So I will explain, right now, from now to the end of the levels, just running through it. So I'll explain what I'm doing. I'll probably explain it through a few times throughout this as new people jump in and keep asking. A lot of people wonder why I punch in the air. I sprint and jump and punch in the air. So it used to be called muscle running, which honestly I like that name better. It's now called Puncho Runcho, which is weird. It's all the names of tricks and are decided just by community members and whatnot. But I don't know. We changed it, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, dude, I can't remember that, and it just, I don't know. It's weird to say. So, anyways, what it is we actually had a guy who actually just did some very, very extensive, testing for it, and now we know for sure that it actually makes you run through the game faster. What it's basically doing is I'm running, ran out of sprint. Basically, I'm running about 3 steps, and then jumping and meleeing in the air. And the reason why it makes me go faster is in Halo, this is the first game with sprint. In Halo, jumping maintains your momentum. That's the end of the first level, by the way. It maintains momentum. So, when you jump in the air, and right after you sprinted, you're basically sprinting in the air. But if you actually have sprint active and you jump, you're actually still literally sprinting in the air. So what we do is we melee to cancel the sprint. So once we melee, we are no longer sprinting. And what that allows us to do is whenever you're not sprinting, you are recharging your sprint. And in Halo 4, you are able to sprint for 16 steps, and then it takes 8 steps to recharge that sprint. So meleeing, whenever you're not when you're not sprinting, you're recharging. So when I jump in the air, melee, I'm no longer sprinting. So I'm basically moving the same speed as sprinting, but I'm recharging my sprint at that point. So it basically allows me to have infinite sprint. We use it as a way to basically give us infinite sprint.
Check your ammo.
So kind of long explanation. If you want to check, all the tricks I'm going to be doing, all of them, except maybe 1 or 2, are actually written down and have videos linked to them on a wiki. We do have a wiki page for all the Halo games speedrunning. So, and I'll talk about that later when I talk about Halo runs. So,
I'll try to triangulate its position.
whoops. Anyways, second level, no real tricks again until kind of later on. Then there's again a few minor tricks that allow us to skip more enemies. But other than that, this level is actually one of the harder levels in the game. I would consider this the second, if not the third hardest level in the game. So, to speedrun, obviously. So, and you'll see why in a little bit. Yeah, dude, out-of-bound tricks are always really cool. Oops. I'm trying to read chat. I'm one of those streamers who I like to read chat, and I'm gonna, you know, flip in warthogs because cool.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI
and gonna flip.
from living tissue, a clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we had a guy, and his name is 8-Bit Nacho. He used to run Halo 4, no longer does. He did some very extensive research on muscle running. It was really cool. He just posted it yesterday. I have a phone call. I'm going to ignore it. The Red Factor, hello.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's going on, Red Factor? Yeah, I saw your thing about getting a 422 shutdown. That's really awesome. That's really good, dude. Congrats. But yeah, hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you before. I haven't seen you in a stream before, so I'm guessing I probably streamed too late for you to really jump in. But welcome. I'm not streaming on my channel, but you know, still same thing, right? So basically, I'm just going to try and kill enemies and avoid enemies as much as I possibly can. This is actually one of the hardest sections. The worst enemies in this game are actually grunts and jackals. Grunts and jackals are actually some of the worst enemies. Elites and stuff, I think the reason is because we have such optimized ways of killing elites and knights and stuff that elites and knights really aren't the problem in speedruns. It's the random, just few enemies that just kind of like kill you without you really realizing they're killing you. Jackal snipers, kind of the worst enemy. They are super accurate. Get out. Alright, so we're picking up this fuel rod because we're going to be using it a little bit. Reload. And then when I reload, I actually switch weapons and then switch back really fast. That allows me to shoot just a few seconds faster. So,
I'll run a soft patch.
hey, Lamb Chop, I would stop using W split. Hey, Allie, what's going on? But I have had major issues with live split. I used to use live split actually. I went from W split to live split, but almost every run live split was crashing. So I just stopped using it. And I'm gonna wait until they update it, and then I'll switch back to live split because I was having major issues with live split. I guess I'll explain that now.
I wondered when they'd show up.
The timer you see in the corner, it's a program that just allows me to, you know, keep track. As soon as I stop the timer at certain points, and then I continue, and I have splits for each level, and then it finishes. When I'm done, it records all the time I have down. I actually just set a new world record for Halo 4. It was an incredible milestone. We've been trying to get it for 4 months. We've been trying to get this milestone. I got under an hour and 40 minutes to beat the game. And that is absolutely insane. As I said, we've been trying to do that for the last 4 months, and I finally got it 2 days ago. Or no, 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. I got it just 2 days ago, so on Wednesday, I just broke it. It was incredible feeling, and it's amazing. And that's one of the things that
What's it doing?
that is actually very entertaining about speedrunning, is always trying to beat your own time kind of thing. It's a very, like, it gives you something to do. People, you know, when I used to watch speedruns, I used to be like, how can someone do this over and over again? How can they run the game? You know, I've attempted to run this game over 150 times. It says 100 and... Alright, I don't know what just happened. I'm not sure. Oh, shoot, that's a really bad checkpoint. But, one of those, it gives you something to do. It gives you something to try and beat. You always want to beat your last time. You always want to improve on your time. So when you do it, it's always an awesome feeling. And it's one of the things that kind of drove me into speedrunning, I guess. So, hey, Onyx, what's going on? I'm trying to keep on chat, but you guys are chatting like crazy monkeys, dude. Elite's gone. So, this is not right now. We are not on sub 140 pace, so you will probably not be seeing he's sub 140 this time around. Who knows? Maybe I'll get in a stream at some point.
We'll have to locate its twin.
And see, part of it is we pick up certain weapons at certain times to kind of optimize for the next part. What weapons we're going to need kind of for the next part. So we pick up weapons when we can. So we don't have to do it later. Oops. Alright.
Is that the same signal?
Yes. Mayday, mayday,
so, I mean, as you can see, there's not much, like, not a lot of tricks and stuff happening. It's just kind of like trying to kill certain enemies so that I have a clear path. There's 22 people in here. Hello, 22 people. I'll probably do it. I like to do viewer callouts every once in a while, so you'll probably see that in a little bit.
We may be able to use it to track the ship's location.
Don't you dare. Ouch, 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 ouch. Get out, get out, get away. Oof. Can I get a weapon? Nope. Alright, well, now I don't have a plasma pistol, so this actually might be a little bit troublesome, because... nope, nope, nope. Dude, where is this elite? This elite is chasing me, and I don't have a weapon to kill him with. Ouch. Oof. Carbines, a little overpowered, I will tell you. They can kill you very fast, so that's why I was trying to avoid him more than any other guy. That should be enough. So, anyways. Oh my god, you guys are crazy on chat. I'm trying to keep up.
Let's get to that terminus and find Infinity.
Alright. So, anyways, gonna... We're about to get to the part where there is an actual trick, I guess. Ouch. This is another kind of risky part. Game. And we don't assassinate. Why? Because it's slow, and we don't like slow, so we don't do it. Beam rifle guys, no fun. Always kill them. Fast. Banshee, please. Leave me alone. I'm gonna leave him in there. Stay out of here. I don't want to deal with him, so... Hey, Germanicus, are you in here? What's going on, Germanicus? So, my channel's right there. Thank you, Lambchop, for the post.
I guess we got their attention.
Yeah, we do have it very memorized, but I'm gonna be honest, like, the memorization is not actually bad for a game like this. There are some crazy things that, for other games that are just, like, I don't even know how people memorize. There's some where you have to memorize, like, 500 different spawn areas of something, or 500, Okay, well, I got kind of wrecked because bad RNG. I'll explain RNG probably a little bit later. Basically, it stands for random number generator. In simple sense, whenever you see when enemies spawn in different areas than they're supposed to, or, you know, grunts decide to go suicide instead of, like, trying to kill you, or elites and things like that, that's all determined, technically, by a random number generator. Technically. Ouch, ouch. Alright, there we go. Alright. So as you saw, we came back into this room. Reason being, gonna kill him. So reason being we do that is all those enemies you saw from before, yeah, they're gone now. As you can see, there's a guy who spawned up there. He's really annoying. We're going to attempt to ignore him, but he can kind of be a pain at times. And then we're not going to go the normal way. We're going to actually jump on that rock to get up here. And the reason is because of that is there are 2 hunters that spawn up here. But they're activated by a load zone that's basically underneath them. So, if we don't hit that load zone, the hunters don't load. So we can actually skip killing those hunters, which hunters can take a while, and just do this. So, and it also avoids a bunch of enemies, so we don't have to worry. But as you can see, by my timer, I'm racing against my personal best. So the run where I got sub an hour and 40, that's the run I'm racing against right now. And as you can see, we are behind it a little bit. And don't worry, I don't honestly care about the timer. It's there just so you guys can see how fast you can do each level. I mean, it's pretty... It's kind of meaningless for this run. I'm going to be finishing it regardless of how bad, but you're going to be seeing pluses basically the entire time. So, okay. Oh, are you heading out, PhD? Alright, we'll see you later. Still can't do that rock jump. Germanicus. So if you don't know, Germanicus, he doesn't really speedrun, but he is, next week, if you can make a Germanicus, same time as this week, me and him will be doing a co-op run of it. And you'll see it changes slightly, it's not that bad, but Germanicus is another Grifballer, but he, you know, me and him, he's kind of my co-op speedrun partner whenever we do one, so.
Some sort of advanced
Dude, yeah, you can't peanut hype in this.
related to the Sentinels, I'm guessing, but it's hard to say without a closer look. Come on, let's figure out where that transit system dumped us.
Hello, Peanut. Let's Peanut. Halo 2 actually has a lot of glitches in it. Certain glitches that they use over and over again, like sword flying. Sword flying is a glitch in Halo 2, where it basically allows you to sword lunge from, like, any range.
Hope you don't mind hooking a
So,
little.
really, really useful. But, yeah, that's abused a lot. Alright, so this is when we're going to kind of start getting towards kind of the more trick areas. Oh, well, I gotta actually kill things first. Oh, my God. My accuracy right now, man. Huh. This is really bad accuracy. These crawlers are also not the easiest to hit, so I'm okay with, like... There we go. Ugh, that was really bad. That was more ammo than normal. Alright, so we're supposed to activate that button, and then you're supposed to go meet knights and stuff, but I suck at jumping, so we're gonna go do it again. But instead of doing that, we're gonna do the kind of first technically an out-of-bounds skip. We're gonna jump onto this rock, and we're gonna jump out of bounds here. Now, this is a path that's, like, people are like, wait, how did you do that? And kind of hard to explain. It's more just, like, can't really explain it because there's a lot of different directions you're going. Just do it. Just look it and study it and then figure it out because it's a little complicated. But it's really simple, though. It's complicated but simple. Like, the path is complicated, but doing it is, you know, it's whatever. It's just knowing the path and then taking it. So we're going to jump up here, and we're going to jump down on top of the area where after you fight your first knight, you're supposed to get to. And basically, that skips that part. Which is actually saves a lot more time. And also because we skipped another load zone from jumping on top of there, no enemies in this area spawn either. So we don't have to deal with anything right now until the next area after this one. So, very awesome. Hey, Dyrock, what's going on?
The relay interference is increasing. We must be getting close to the pylon.
Dude, long night of Solus. You know, I'm not even gonna have my chat room open because no one's in my chat anyways.
What's that distortion?
Dude, speedruns group, that'd be awesome. Oh, running. So, oh, might die. Anyways, we're gonna do this. Kind of risky, sometimes does not work at all. Oh, I missed that, so that didn't help. But we're gonna basically just run. Oh, dude.
That's the target, but it looks like the entrance is shut.
Yep, alright. I'm not surprised there. As you can see, it's a little bit risky, but it is faster to do it any other way. So, that's why we do it. And I'm having a lot more deaths than I really hoped for, but I'm not getting the best luck right now. So anyways, throw a grenade in there, actually get it this time. And then... Ouch. Thanks, guys. Alright. Ugh. Muscle running is kind of ineffective in this part. In that part right there. Oh, get it. Yep, alright. Luckily I had a checkpoint. Little quick jump right there. You can jump off that, so. But muscle running was kind of ineffective in that area. Because whenever you are hit by a single bullet when you're sprinting. It's the same effect in Halo 1 with plasma guns. In this game, if you're hit while sprinting with any bullet, you basically drop all your speed back down to walking speed. So you can't run through bullets and it's no good. Dude, I'd be happy to. I love doing co-op runs, so I'd be happy to do a co-op run with you, Red Factor. Or DJ. DJ Mute or Red Factor. Which one do you want me to call you?
I'll keep trying to warn them. You just get that beam down.
Yeah, Allie. You could beat the game on Legendary. There's a lot of things that you probably won't be able to do. It would actually be easier to do the regular way, but it's slower. Dude, Nightfall is easy. We actually use a trick that I always compare to Nightfall on later on the next mission, where we jump through a door using not a tractor, but we use a ghost, a warthog. So same thing. We also do it with a ghost later on, but yeah, we abuse the whole no collision thing.
We've got to disable that other beam before they're pulled in like we were. I was wondering.
I know Reach has recently, I'm not sure if you've been looking at Halo Runs multi-Jirachi, but Reach, they got a new runner called It's Wolfie. He has just been destroying the easy time right now. He's been forcing Backflip, who's another Halo Reach easy runner, to be just like, keep trying. But Halo Reach and Halo ODST as well. Ancient Stalker is the guy doing ODST. ODST, I think, would be considered the hardest run in all the games because you're just so squishy. You die so fast. Anyways, quick little trick. We're just gonna jump over all the battle there. Nothing too big, but anyways, yeah. I mean, all the games have recently got the ghost grab. Awesome. But yeah. Excuse me. Let's not flip. Oh no, that can end really... Okay, yep, that's gonna be bad. Well, that really sucks. Again, this run right now has been filled with a lot of bad luck. I guess not the best time to kind of explain RNG. I'll do it at some other point because right now not good. But no, this has been really bad RNG right now. So far, not a good run. So. And I actually got a checkpoint there that time, but, I mean, I've been just getting... Enemies are just not being nice, and physics is also not being nice to me, too. Dude, what is going on with this ghost, man? Jesus. I don't even know how I survived, to be honest. Alright.
The relay's signal is breaking up again. We're almost...
Case in point. Alright, so this is kind of... Now, this would also... depending on what you consider out of bounds, this might be considered the official first out of bounds. I might die before getting to it. Anyways, we're going to fly to the top of the map and then fly down. Ooh, I might die here. But we're gonna fly down out of the map. We first go over to basically skip over a invisible barrier, and then we go down to go over another barrier. Yep, I'm dead. Dude, this run is... I'm not happy. This is not a good run so far. So, I've died in way too many spots for this to be good. Anyways, again, gonna fly to the top of the map to skip over an invisible barrier. Gonna dodge because I heard Banshee bombs and those will insta-kill me on Legendary. And then we're gonna dive down, again, outside the map. We're gonna kill this guy for safety. Hopefully he doesn't end up killing me this time. And we're just gonna fly up. Oh, being attacked by the second Banshee, which happens on occasion. Not fun. But we're back in, so basically that skips us having to kill all the power supplies and take a long elevator ride. So, way faster and way cooler, so. So how do I learn the tricks? Dude, HaloRuns.com, man. You can go there and look at all the Halo speedrun times. But how do I learn the tricks, Peanut? Partly is when I start speedrunning, I basically looked at speedruns of the game on Easy, Legendary, and Lasso. They were all individual levels. None of them were like full game in one sitting beat it. But you basically, I took all those tricks, compiled it, and just tried to memorize them. And then after like thinking I know the tricks, you go and do them. You just start doing runs, and then even if you forget something, you keep doing it. You don't like, okay, I'm just gonna skip it. When you're learning a game, you're learning it. You don't care how fast you're going through it. The fastness comes later. So, you basically, yeah, I mean, honestly, learning it is just from the amount of times I've done it. I've basically, the entire run for me at this point is basically muscle memory. I know all the tricks, I know everywhere where I need to go simply by just muscle memory. Killing enemies and stuff are a little bit different, and enemy aim and accuracy and stuff is pure luck, so that's why you don't get the perfect runs. Alright, I'm going to explain this for a bit right here. Going left on that in that two doorway section, left is quicker. But if you saw, I just ran through that and got shot by a single bullet. And it seems really weird because there were a lot of enemies there. It was just something kind of random that was completely discovered by accident, where I thought I was just blind luck that I did it. But I ran through there and I didn't get shot. Jumped over a barrier, then ran on top of another barrier and things like that. It seems really weird it may seem weird that I did that. Why didn't I just run straight forward? But for some reason, when you run that exact path that I took, you are just invisible to both enemies because the elites, the Covenant is fighting the Prometheans. And for some reason, if you run right through there, you are just completely invisible to both sides. So none of them shoot at you. It's so weird and completely random and no idea why it works, but it does. So, you know, we'll abuse it. Why not? So.
Gotta find a portal out of here before the whole network collapses. Grab one of those ghosts. Hang on. I'm going to channel energy from your shields to overdrive the ghost.
Grunt, to be honest, anyone can speedrun. Find a game, if you want to get into speedrunning, if you love the Halo game, sure. If you want to help, I would love to help you. If you guys want to stream, if you want to live stream or speedrun anything, just ask me, alright? Just send me a message. You can send it, the chat, oh, dude, that style points, and then, oh no, I must, what the hell? Alright, well, interesting. I hate the physics in this game. So the physics in this game, really bad. The vehicle physics, really, really bad. Kind of the worst out of all the games. Really, really bouncy and just very broken. So you'll see these random flips for kind of no reason. But anyways, if you want to stream or you want to speedrun, anything like that, just ask me. I am more than happy to help. I love getting people into this. It's really fun. I love doing it. If you want to learn Halo 4, just ask me and I'll walk you through the game, if anything. I'll help you individually. I'd be happy to train you. But if you want to speedrun a game you love. Do it for one of your favorite games. even if they're like you go online and there's no speedruns and there's not a lot of tricks for it or anything, speedrun it anyways. Do a game that you love. I chose this game specifically because of the tricks. I love doing the tricks and the out-of-bounds stuff. That's incredible to me. I love it. And this ghost is freaking the hell out. Oh my god, dude. This is so not cool. Alright. Jesus Christ, dude. Ugh. I don't know what's going on with this ghost, man. The ghost is being absolutely ridiculous right now.
The core's not going to last much longer. Portal,
I don't like the... I think I'm gonna stick to muscle running, to be honest. I don't like Punja-Randra. You guys can call it Punja-Randra. I have no problem with you guys calling it. As you can see, I am nowhere near my world record time right now. I'm like... It's bad. This run is really bad, so... Let's read chat. I got... Yeah, exactly what Rapid Factor said, Ali. A Space Marine? Speedruns, that'd be cool. Yo, Assassinator, what's going on? How you doing? But, I mean, and trust me, there are no silly questions, no dumb questions. People come in and they're like, I'm sorry for asking so many questions. I love answering questions, so ask away. You don't even have to ask about the game. You could just ask about me, so... But no, like, exactly what Red Factor said. The reason why we can get better times is because enemies is one. If the enemies kill you or not, or if you miss certain shots and end up dying, or enemies have bad spawns, or enemies decide to hide from you and you have to kill them all to move on to the next area and whatnot, that all adds up on time. So, and those are kind of the randomness factor, but it is the fact that it's hard to hit every single trick that in this game in one try. You will see one that will probably take me upward, god, it can waste upwards of like 5 minutes if I'm just doing really bad. There's some tricks that if you miss once, you lose 45 seconds, things like that. So, hitting every trick perfectly and getting every fight perfectly is inhuman to do, basically. We will never get the absolute best time you can get, ever. Right now, I'm gonna just run over to the... Oh, I wasn't explaining that trick. Sorry, I wasn't explaining that. But anyways, as you saw, I climbed a tree. I did some tree parkour. And I climbed that tree. And basically, what that was doing is I was, again, skipping another load zone. And by skipping that load zone, it turns out that load zone is the trigger for all of the enemies in this area. So in doing so, we don't have to fight a single enemy in this entire area because we skipped that one load zone. So super useful to do. That's a place that a lot of people kind of get lost in because it's dark. But it's literally just climb a tree and then run to the right.
This may end up as a dead end. That's the friend.
I'm gonna go Crowl. Crowl. It's a combination of a crow and an owl. Caw, caw. But anyways, hey, Distro Nova Gaming. I saw you just follow me recently. Hello. Let me show you. This is, right now, the sum of best splits. So that's basically, you take all of the runs I've ever done, all 138 runs. You take every single one of the best times for each individual level. So, you know how I got, So basically, if Dawn took me 8 minutes to do, and one run, and then my world record run, it took me 8 minutes and 10 seconds. My best time overall is, for all runs, is the 8-minute time. So right now, the timer you're seeing is it's taking every single one of my best times for every single level and combines it, and that's the actual like time save I could get if I got all of my best times in all my runs. In one run, if I got every single one of my best times in one run, I would get a 1:35:27. Now, that will almost never happen. Until new tricks are discovered and stuff, the likeliness of happening, that is considered the God run at this point. So, like, it's not going to happen. It's simply the fact it's not happening. Oh, well, that sucked. I don't know where he went. So anyways, this part, we have a very good way of doing this. Kind of the trick to it, though, is you want to keep the Marines alive as long as you possibly can. You want to save as many Marines as you can. Let me change my... Alright. You want to save as many Marines as you possibly can. And so we're going to do that by killing the turrets first. The turrets are kind of the worst. My teammates are kind of running into the fray, and it's really bad because they're going to get themselves killed. But they're also killing the enemies, so it's also really good. Alrighty. We want to maintain ammo as much as we can. We're going to need it, so... So, this part, it's kind of like, it's not really a trick, it's just a strategy of how we approach this. Basically, what we want to do is we want to kill all the knights before they spawn. So, they're all vulnerable right as they spawn, to be able to just backsmack because they're not going to attack you, because they're forming. So, we're going to attack them as fast as we can. Sometimes, it doesn't really work because collision is weird. Backsmacking is weird, but... Anyways, and then we want to just kill the enemies as they're spawning, as many as we can as they're spawning. Makes it so that they can't approach us and overwhelm us. So, and this is just another kind of like, just memorize where the enemies spawn and just know it. And again, at this point for me, it's just muscle memory. I just know it. It basically, the way I say it is the night spawns form a square. They always spawn in the same area. Oop, need to catch up. So they form a square. First one spawns at the bottom, then over there, then up here. Then one there, another one spawns there, and then one spawns in the middle. So, but yep, that fight's done. So, what was my spookies? What was my record time? My record time is right there. It's a 1:39:13. It was set just 2 days ago. That is right now the current world record for this game as well. So,
that hatch of security was more difficult than I expected.
Eating breakfast, yeah, dude, fun.
Nothing about it is alright.
So I use the railgun. There's one other.
What's he doing?
If you want to see speedruns, so this is what I'm doing. If you don't know, is I'm doing a speedrun of Halo 4. So I'm running through the game as fast as I can, and I'm doing it on the GrifballHub channel. Which this is not. I'm streaming to the GrifballHub channel. I will be doing this every Friday at 4 o'clock. Or 4 o'clock PST, which is my time zone, or 7 o'clock Eastern, which is kind of what everyone kind of relates to. So, where's the enemies, dude? This area is, the next wave is spawned by the amount of enemies that are still alive, so I want to kill as many as I can as quickly. So, anyways, if you want to check out more speedruns, over the summer, I'm speedrunning every single day. I'm doing speedruns of this game every day. At minimum 1 per day. Minimum. So if you want to see that, just go to my personal channel. It's just twitch.tv/ProAceJoker. If you want to check out, there's another Grifballer. If you want to see another Grifballer that speedruns, go check out Lovable Lamb Chop. Just same thing, twitch.tv/Lovable Lamb Chop. Really cool. He runs Sly Cooper games. Awesome speedrun. I love the speedrun of it. So I go see those all the time. But if you want to see another Halo 4 runner, there's only two. There's really right now there's 3 people that stream and speedrun Halo 4. There's one guy who does co-op runs, but I'm not including him. He's very, very new and just started. But, so, the other guy, there's one guy, Haoli Cake, he runs Halo 4 Easy, so he runs on Easy difficulty, and there's really only 2 categories that are tracked in Halo speedrunning, Easy and Legendary. Easy becomes more of a platformer. It's like, can you manage to get all the tricks in one go, basically, is what it is. Because you don't die by the enemies are just too weak to kill you. But there's one other guy who runs Legendary, and he's my competition. And he actually had the world record until I broke it Friday, and then I actually reset it again to be sub an hour and 40, which, as I said, incredible milestone. That's like, it's been a dream of us, basically. That was our dream, was a sub 140 time for the last 4 months. We've been trying to get in under an hour and 40 minutes for the past 4 months. Anyways, really quick, what I'm doing is, again, skipping another load zone. I'm going to jump on top of that ship, kind of using a floating piece. And I'm going to jump through these rocks, and that's going to skip another load zone. And now none of the enemies here are loaded. So you're supposed to ride a tank through this area and kill a bunch of things. We don't have to do that. This is actually the longest mission in the game. It's in 4 parts. This is considered the 3rd part for me. At least I consider in 4 parts. And you have to kill a bunch of things in this area. But since we skipped the load zone, we don't have to do that. So, but Corey123, again, same thing. Just twitch.tv/Corey with a 0. The O is a 0. 123. Go check him out as well. Really, he's good pal of mine, good friend, and the other Halo 4 legendary guy. So. Oops, what'd I just do? I think I just accidentally opened my own stream. That's weird. I'm trying to read chat at the same time. Oh yeah, I will be doing the blind jump thing on Assassinator and Reclaimer because when I come to that, which is the next mission, you'll see what I'll mention it when it gets there. But yeah, because if we don't do the blind jump, that area that we have to go through is nearly impossible on Legendary. It would take so long to do it on Legendary. So yeah, the Marines die really fast on you, Alleycat, and the reason is the turrets. In that one hold-off area, I'm kind of going back in chat, the Watchers that spawn the turret, kill them before anything else. Because the turrets basically insta-kill the Marines. It's kind of dumb and really broken, but yeah, that's what they do. So, turrets, big thing, and then afterwards, kill the Knight next. The Crawlers, definitely a chance of them killing the guy, but whatever, you know. Hopefully you can kill the 2 guys fast enough that you won't have to worry about that. Alright, you're going to see a little skip I'm going to attempt to do. Kind of difficult, and it's on a timer. I'm going to jump into this Warthog, and so this is what I was talking about. This is kind of like the Nightfall skip, if you know Halo Reach speedrunning.
Sir,
Oops.
what's our status?
We're going to jump through the wall. Really tricky, actually, that one. It may look easy, but it's really tricky. It's a very perfect kind of jump out. And we're actually going to open this door, which you're supposed to do with a Mantis, with rocket launchers earlier than we're supposed to. And then we're going to grab Mongoose. This saves only like 10 seconds, and it's not absolutely necessary, and it is on a timer, so.
Well, the captain promised you firepower. This sure seems like
So yeah,
great use for it.
thank you for the post.
Look for the Mantis control.
Hey Oli, alright, said the other Halo 4 runners. Hey Oli, Cake, and Corey123. I love the story of Halo 4. A lot of people disagree with me. Oh shit, my thing fell. But, so the reason why we can't just run through the area is, for some reason, the elevator in the back of the room just doesn't open unless you spawn the enemies. So, we have to spawn the enemies, sadly. We would actually be able to go through this so much faster on a Mongoose. But we're not going to go through it in a Mantis either, because the Mantis is really slow. So we're going to get out, go through here, and actually run through this area. But we're going to do it safely, because there's a lot of enemies, and we don't like enemies. So again, skip as many enemies as we possibly can, yay. But I love the Halo 4 campaign. I love the direction they're taking it. I have large theories on what the next game's going to be about, and a bunch of other things, and like that I've been talking about, which I won't say here because it's supposed to be explaining, and I just don't have time to go on rants. If you know me, know my stream, you know I love to go on rants. I go on rants all the time. As I've basically been talking nonstop this entire run. And you'll see that on my stream even worse than I am right now. So, but yeah, we're just gonna skip everything. Clear them out. Kind of missed with the rocket launcher, which kind of sucked, but whatever. And yay, we're done. So.
Go, Commander.
Yep, I am streaming on the Hub channel, and if you don't know, go check out GrifballHub. I love the way this is going, but Mango, please. So Mango, he comes to my personal stream every once in a while, and we've come to consider him my bad luck charm. He always comes into the stream and says, "Don't choke," and every time he does it, immediately after is when I choke on something, where I mess up a trick or something. Don't know why it is, but every time he does it, I almost always mess up. It's so weird. So, he just knows when something bad's gonna happen. But how you doing, Mango? Alright, so you're gonna kind of see a weird trick here. It doesn't really seem like a trick, but it is. I didn't even realize it was a trick until actually somewhat recently. Corey123 did this, and I didn't even realize it was a real trick. But, ouch. Can we not kill me? Let's play not kill Joker game. Alright, anyways, we're gonna sit in this corner and hide like a little bitch. And this is an actual trick. As weird as it seems, this is an actual trick. Hopefully I don't die before then. But yes, this is a real trick. It actually does make a difference of me doing this. But yeah, we're gonna hide in this little corner. And it's actually gonna cause enemies to deload. For some reason, when you stand in this corner, it causes, hopefully I get it, it's a little random, but sometimes the enemies will just randomly deload and not spawn. So I just got Banshee bombed. Banshees are horrible. Don't want to deal with them. But yep, just more killing of things. Alright, where's this Banshee? Banshee's really bad. Don't want to deal with them. I unluckily did not get the deload for some reason, which is really dumb, but that's okay. It works. Well, I mean, it's okay. Alright, so this area's kind of ended. Hopefully my turret, there's some turrets that are shooting. Hopefully they do most of the work for me, because I gotta deal with the gunners of these ships, otherwise they will kill me very fast. So, but it looks like they're killing them. So this is, I'm gonna lose a little bit of time here as well. But this level went pretty well actually. So. Alright. All enemies dead. Banshee's dead. Good to go. So I unluckily did not get the deload, but that's okay. So hiding in the corner like a bitch is a real thing. Oh, 8-Bit Nacho, how's it going? Yeah, 8-Bit Nacho is another kind of Halo 4 runner. He's our trick finder. Him and SG, Sliding Ghosts, I guess. And we're gonna hide in a corner because I don't trust Banshees. But yeah, we got a little thing. 130 air bust, dude, nice. Well, sorry, I've been trying to keep up on chat, but you guys are crazy on chat, and I love it. I love it. RC Master does not run anymore. He's been dead for the ever. He's not actually dead. He's just, he hasn't streamed in forever. He doesn't run anymore. So yeah. Yeah, dude, I always Mango. Yeah, at the end of my sub 140 run, I nearly killed myself, and that would have screwed my sub 140. Maybe. I might have been okay, but... So, yeah, I mean... Alright, so I got a lot of time. I'm sure there's a few things that... I have a tendency to get very sidetracked I talk about one thing and then I just completely forget about it and move on to something else by accident. So if there's anything that I kind of forgot to mention, let me know now. I got about a minute long car ride here. First kind of trick, this level, by the way, is going to go very fast. There's a lot of tricks, and it's going to be going very fast. So this is kind of our one little break here. Basically, we ran forward, and we skipped across a rock. We went over a rock and then came back. The reason why is, as soon as you pass that rock, it's a trigger for the mammoth to start moving. Otherwise, we would actually have to go to the top of the mammoth and listen to Lasky talk to us for like 2 minutes. And people talking it sucks. We don't like that. So we were like, screw the mammoth, forget it. And this mammoth is very important. There are ways that we can actually deload the mammoth by accident in the run, and that's really bad. It will cause the game to soft lock, which means I will be unable to make progress, and I have to restart the mission to continue. So hopefully that doesn't happen. If it does, whatever. So, but no, dramatic is the world record will carry over. World records never reset. 8-bit Nacho, please. Midnight is the hardest. In my opinion, easiest mission to run, Shutdown. It's a 0-shot run. The coolest one, I think, is this mission here, Reclaimer. I think it's got the most tricks and it's the coolest to watch. Now, if we're not talking about doing really difficult tricks, if we're talking about just easiest to do, that's really fun, and my favorite mission is Forerunner. I love running Forerunner. Really easy tricks, not too difficult. A little bit lucky. You have to be a little bit lucky with Banshees and whatnot, but it's actually my favorite. But this mission, pretty easy to run. But yeah. Yeah, Alley Cat, a lot of the speedrunners have talked about it, and I think I'm one of those people. Once Master Chief Collection comes out, I think I will be one of those, people who will actually run all 4 games, Halo 1 through 4, in one sitting. I actually might be one of those people to do it. I'm interested. I think it'd be fun. It'd be about 6 hours, I think, or 5 hours-ish. But anyways, as you saw, trick explanation, so don't ask me any questions for about the next 13 minutes. That may seem mean, but I'm just not going to have time to answer it. So, did a little side jump there to just get a boost to get us over here quicker. Ouch. Gonna take risky strats, because why not? Oh, nope, I got sniped out with the carbine, so that was too bad. Carbine's OP. As you saw, he took a single shot at me with the carbine, hit me in the head, and I died. So, anyways, we're gonna jump off the mammoth, because the mammoth, like the mantis, really, really slow. So, we just skip it. And we're gonna actually run over here, and we also don't have to kill all those enemies. So, you know, yay. More enemies we can skip, right? The more enemies we can skip, the better. Alright, I'm gonna take the safe strat now.
Target those phantoms for the railgun to shoot down.
So, and that's why you need the mammoth. The mammoth destroys the particle cannons, which, if the mammoth isn't there, it can't destroy the particle cannons. So, alright, but again, mammoth is slow, but we need it to cross a river, right? We're supposed to get on and cross a river. But it's slow, so screw it. And that actually that's the area where the mammoth can actually deload. If I do that too fast, the mammoth will actually deload and I'll get soft lock, so. But we jumped the river in the ghost, and look, and we're gonna use this ghost in a second again to make the game even easier for us, so. Ouch. Ouch. Run through. So legendary, you get, no, on Assassinator for speedruns, you are not allowed to use skulls. Skulls are turned off. Even like I would have been your daddy, which we've talked about allowing because it really doesn't do anything. But, except dialogue, but, even then, no skulls are allowed. Legendary, it has to be legendary, all levels, no skulls. Anyways, next trick. Jumping through the barrier, yay! Skipping everything and jump through the barrier because it's a single line of collision. And whenever you jump out of a vehicle in Halo, your animation basically extends an extra few feet. So when you're in an animation like that, you don't have any collision to connecting to walls and whatnot, so you can just jump through walls and stuff. Most of the time, walls are two things. So if I tried to like glitch into this rock, it wouldn't work because there's collision throughout the rock. So it wouldn't let me do it because I couldn't. But that is a single line of collision, so we can just jump right through it. But S Lasso, what that stands for is legendary, solo, legendary, all skulls on. That is a run. We don't track it, but it's a really cool speed run. You should check out those. No one ever does those runs really. Every once in a while, but you know, it's rare. So, and it's more for fun, and they take forever. All right, next trick. We're up here.
Target acquired.
Yay! No mammoth deload. But as you can see, you know this is the Lich, and this is why we picked up the rockets from earlier. But the Lich, it's way too big of a property to just load into the map. So they save it. They just keep it in the corner of the map and be like, hey, as soon as this is destroyed, you can start doing stuff. And so that's when he starts to come out. So, which is abuse that, which you're supposed to, you know, fight some enemies, kill them, and then, like, move on, and then go to the next area. And then move up, and then get sucked in, and then fight a bunch of enemies. And we just jump on it right to begin with and just blow it up. Next trick, again, there's like 5 rivers we need to cross. This time, there's no cliff to help us, and even if there were, we need 5 cliffs. And we don't have that. So, we are going to jump across this giant abyss. Look down because it's like, whoa, dude, that's a long fall. Oh, shit. Alright, so, and we're just going to jump all the way across. And we're going to jetpack up. So there's a thing in Halo that when you hit a wall and then jump and jetpack, you get more height than normally when you just jump and jetpack. When you hit a wall, it pushes you backwards and up to make sure it's not pushing you downwards into the ground. So, in doing so, it pushes you up, so you actually add velocity to your jump height, which then your jetpack can jump higher. So, next skip, this is the Sniper Alley skip, and this is what Assassinator was talking about earlier about the blind jump. We're going to hit a load zone here, but there are a lot of enemies in Sniper Alley that we don't want to deal with. So we have to hit the load zone to actually load Sniper Alley, otherwise it's like, I can't go anywhere because nothing exists, technically. So, we're going to hit a load zone and then run back. And we're going to jump up and jetpack up this rock. And hopefully not slide down. And then we're going to continue to climb the rock. Once we get to the top, we're going to jump across a small gap. Small gap. It says return to battlefield, don't worry about it. We get out of it right here. And basically, we're going to just kind of run around the outside of the rock here. And we're going to jump over to this little alcove. Now, there's a barrier here. I can't go any further. So you're like, what do I do? This wall has no collision. You can just see through it. So, we're just going to run and jump through it. And it just so happens that this hole is at the end of Sniper Alley. Who knows why? It's there. It's kind of lucky. So we just skipped the entirety of Sniper Alley by doing that.
We're entering the Forerunner structure. Breaking up.
Next trick. Again, I told you this level was going to go fast. This is called the blue elevator skip. This is probably one of the hardest, if not the hardest trick in the game. So we're going to jump off the wall, like I was saying. We get pushed up, get higher, because you can't just jetpack up here. And then we're going to jump out of the map here. Now we're going to land on top of this elevator. And we have to wait for the elevator to close all the way and the elevator to start moving. Otherwise, we're going to soft lock the game again. And now we're going to just jump into the giant blue void, hence the name blue elevator skip. And we're just going to jetpack all the way over here. Now this is when the tricky part comes in. We land and we have to run really fast and jump. If we don't do that right, if we don't get into this room by the time it loads, we actually get stuck outside the map. There's a collision wall that gets created, and we actually can no longer get into this room. So we are stuck outside the map. And that trick is really, really difficult to do, actually. Because we have to run on a very thin platform. Because if you run too far to the right, you're going to hit a wall and then just fall off the edge, basically. Or just lose enough time where you can't get back into the map. So, blue elevator skip first try. Good. So... critical, this is... The other Grifballers, the people don't actually stream Grifball here. The only people who stream Grifball here is the GrifballHub. The people who run the GrifballHub, Goose Trekka and Cal Bulgarian. And speaking of which, Cal, I don't know if you're listening. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do this. I honestly, I've been wanting to do something like this to try and get hub members interested in speedrunning or anything like that. Just get interested in it. And so when you came to me asking if I wanted to do this, I was in love with you. So, but anyways, this Grifball Zo stream here, this is like the first non-Grifball thing that's ever been streamed here besides the podcast. So oh yeah, and Halo Racing League, I forgot about that. I don't know if you actually streamed that, but we're gonna pick up Cortana here, and we're gonna just go to the side here. Yay. Look, yay, more enemies we get to skip. Now this level, we don't have to kill a single enemy. I'm gonna do it for safety. We don't actually have to kill those two watchers, I just do it because it's for safety. But we can actually make this a zero shot and not kill a single enemy, because if you notice, besides those two enemies, I haven't killed a single enemy. So...
Chief, what happened? Your bio readings are all over the map.
It's a long story, but I know what the Didact's after.
I know that part. The librarian filled me in when she snatched me from the...
Pokemon speedruns are pretty cool.
know
They're
is what
super
she did to you.
technical. I would not be willing to do a Pokemon speedrun. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna run forward, and these ghosts are actually supposed to be dead. They're supposed to get hit by a tank and a rocket launcher. Oh, well, I just got wrecked by Needler. Again, Needler, worst weapon. But it turns out when you go through the portal that I went through, where the screen goes all white, you are actually already in that area. So you can actually continue, you can actually start moving forward before you can even see the screen. And if you move far enough forward, it actually unscripts the enemy. Scripting is when enemies are supposed to, die, like get hit by a tank bullet and die. That's like the entire purpose. It's just for a visual thing, like, hey, let's just have this ghost blow up. We unscript them so the ghost doesn't blow up. Alright, this is gonna end really badly. I guarantee it. If I make this, I will be so surprised, which I somehow made it. Anyways, we unscript the ghost so that we can grab one and then take it over here. Which there's another barrier, and we can't do it like the first barricade, because this one's a little bit more thick. So, we can just jump over it this time. So that's what we do. Yay. And then I'm going to attempt a side jump. If you hit corners, if you hit slanted areas at high enough speed downwards, when you jump, you basically just bounce off of it. But there we go. That was Reclaimer. The most trick-filled level. The entire level is a skip, basically. So, yeah. Goose says back off. Why? What? No. Oh, I see. Tell her it's okay. Tell her you're mine, Cal. Oh yeah, no, I stopped at the right time. I almost stopped it. Which, if I stop it too late, I can actually hit up and then delete the last time I did and then do it again. But yeah, the wiki one's kind of old. All right. So this is the infamous, the famous shutdown. It's not really infamous. It has the biggest skip in the game. This level would probably be the longest level in the game if it wasn't for this skip.
Initiating pre-flight diagnostics.
It's super easy to do too. You can do it it's the easiest trick in the game to do, because you don't have to do anything. You can do this at whatever speed. There's no like timer, no real tricks to it. So my idea behind this, yes, is completely like
It'll be okay.
The way I know, I'm a game designer and a game programmer. So I've seen this before in other games. What this is this was left in by 343, either on purpose or by accident for testing. So what you're supposed to do in this level, if you don't know Halo 4, is you're supposed to go to both of those tower areas. Sorry, the light behind me is a little bright, I just noticed. But we're supposed to go to both of those towers and basically destroy 2 power supplies. And it's going to open the door on this other pillar. But it turns out the pillar has a hole in it. The doorway to get into the next area has a hole in it. And you can just jump through and skip the entire mission, basically. And we have another trick that actually allows us to skip the entire mission. Now, my theory behind this is that this was actually put in for testing purposes. It was made for before they could just spawn themselves at the end of the mission. They had this so that they didn't have to go through all the stuff. Because there was absolutely no reason. This was definitely put in the game purposely, for some reason. Either testing or, you know, just give players a little break. Whatever it is. I think it's for testing. You see it all the time in games. They have little backdoor entrances that only they know about, supposedly, so that they can just basically test the game more extensively. The reason why I say that is because there's no reason for that area to be loaded. There's absolutely no reason for it to be loaded unless they needed it for testing. So, now this is another trick. Next trick, let's see. You're going to see me revert a few times. So this pillar here is scripted. It's a scripted pillar. It's a really strong scripted pillar. And it can launch us past all the enemies and right to the end of the mission. Also, in doing so, that's actually probably one of the hardest tricks to get consistently. So that was good. Second try is awesome. I'm going to actually save time on this mission. Also, by doing so, I don't even have time to explain the trick and I'm done with it. We skip a load zone that also spawns more hunters. So we just skipped even more hunters because we did an awesome launch. That's really cool. So. Oh. Alrighty. Banshee. And so now we just have to run through everything, yay. Alright, I might die here though. Total potential to die if... Ouch. Made it. Alright. So yeah, I'm actually going to make up time on this level. So. It might be a gold time, so this is the one level you might actually see me. Yeah, I honestly, that's what I think, Peanut. They either left it in because they just didn't care. They're like, if players find it, it'll be a cool little Easter egg for them. But I believe they actually forgot to take that out because there's no reason for it to be there. Absolutely no reason. Like, you wouldn't even think about loading that area until the other two are done. So, it was obviously very intentionally and purposely put in the game. So, yeah. But...
Track those liches. We can go across them to get to the Didact ship.
By the way, I think, Red Factor, I believe this will be a 422.
Yes.
There are
It will probably be a gold time, which on my timer you'll see it'll be gold, which means that's the best time I've had in over all my runs for this level.
Okay. Go.
Yeah, if you want to learn Halo, talk to me and then sign up for HaloRuns.com. That's where we track all. Yep, gold time by minus. Let me go check what that time was. That was a 4-minute 40-second. Yeah, I don't know why I said it was 420. It was a 4-minute 40-second shutdown. So I beat that entire level in 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So, but yeah, so fantastic. Right now, I'm gonna do a stream call out. I like doing these in my stream, so I'll do it here. It's just where I like to call out everyone who's in stream, even if you're not talking. I like to take notice that you're in here and watching this. I got a few tricks coming out. I'll explain them kind of in a row afterwards, though. So, hello, Alley Cat. Hello, Cal. And thank you again, Cal. Hello, Assassinator. Hello, AGLA Grifball. Hello, Errors HEL. Sorry if I butchered your name. Give me a sec. So, basically, I'll continue the names in a second. need to kind of focus when I'm killing enemies. I can't just blindly do this. And I'm going to have a little bit of time in a little bit as well. So first kind of short trick, we're going to jump across this. Just get to this area.
That's it. Raise the barricade.
Ouch.
Dr. Tilson, base 7 is secure and we're moving toward your position now.
So yeah, it's just going to skip some enemies. And then we're going to kill the elites as they spawn, because we can. And now this guy with the concussion rifle, ouch. Super important. This concussion rifle, very, very integral part of this mission, and you'll see why. Much later. As I said, we pick up weapons early to get them, to have them for later. So, and that's exactly what we're doing here. I'm going to wait a second to make sure I don't die on this next part. So, I somehow didn't kill a single guy. And the elite is just kind of stuck there. He's not paying attention, so. Come up here. So this is another kind of trick. It kind of skips a bunch of fighting that we have to do. Jump up. That jump is actually pretty difficult, so it was good that I got that. Anyways, yeah. But we got that. We did the concussion rifle off of the wall because it gives me more boost backwards, and I can now just skip a bunch of elites and stuff I have to fight. So, shotgun, need this. Now this is the only second set of hunters that we actually have to fight in the run. And we're gonna kill him very quickly with this. Shotty. Ouch. Alright, that took a little bit longer than I wanted, but alright, now we got a little bit of break time so I can finish my stream call out. Carabai, hello. Critical Flame, hello. Derezed, hello. 8-Bit Nacho, hello. Eternal Me, hello. Forsaken Mango, hello. Dramaticus, hello. Ghost X, hello. Haley Cake, hello. Litz Peanut, hello. Leak Proof Worm, oh hey Leak Proof. He's the guy who comes to my stream pretty regularly. Doesn't talk much, but hello. Multi Jirachi, hello. ProAceJoker is apparently in here. What a nerd. Skippy Sells Kids, hello. Store Grunt, hello. The Red Factor, hello. And Zero Zebra, hello. So, Thruster Pack. I love Thruster Pack. It's my favorite armor ability in this game. It's wonderful, and it makes me go faster. I wish it was in more levels, but it's not. So, no, we're not doing Forklift Launch. Actually, Forklift Launch, it's almost just as fast. It saves a little bit of time, but it's so difficult to do. It's not even worth doing anymore. We no longer need to do it. It's so it's so hard to do without Cowbell Skull too. But anyways, quick little trick. We're gonna just jump out of the map here, and this saves like 5 seconds overall. We're gonna kill a Marine as well. We just don't have to wait for the door to open, and then we basically cause the door to open faster by killing this Marine here. Sorry, Marine, you're dead though. You guys obviously didn't donate to save the Marine, so whatever. He died. No, Haley, Forklift can work without Cowbell Skull. It's just really insanely difficult. It's so hard to do. It's so hard to do. It's just not even worth trying. Alright, now I kind of react on how this elite reacts, so. Bye, elite. I'll miss you. So, kind of first trick here. This is the first airlock skip. Touch the door. Very, very complicated. Touching the door actually hits a load zone in the next area of the map. So we can, it just forces the door open, so we don't have to fight a bunch of enemies. Which we're supposed to, like, wait for a bunch of airlocks to open, fight a bunch of enemies, do a bunch of things, yeah. We don't do that. Because that takes time again. And we don't like wasting time, so. Now, this is the second airlock, and we're also going to skip this. Now, we're going to use, and this is why we have the concussion rifle. To get out of the map here, if I can stop hitting an invisible little ceiling, and we're going to just jump up and wait for the next area to load, and now we are done with the second airlock. Now, to get back in the map, once you get to the top of this kind of area, just jump up, and you'll be teleported back in. If not, you can actually get through, if you run back, you can actually drop through the bottom of the top of the map and fall back in, so.
My intervention is the prerequisite for success.
Thrust it back. Don't even think about taking my... I love this area of the game right here. Why? Because it's really cool. No longer need the concussion rifle. But this is a no grab area, so guys just kind of float off. It's really awesome.
We'll broadcast the final evacuation. We're rigging it now. Meet us back on the upper platform and we'll help you get it to the artifact.
Thank you, D-Rest. Yeah, and if you actually want to follow me, if you want to see speedruns on a daily basis, a nearly daily basis, I would like daily. Obviously, it doesn't always happen. I'm doing this as a weekly show for the GrifballHub, which, if you guys don't know, go check out the GrifballHub. Really, really awesome website, and I'm serious when I say it. They've honestly changed my life. If it wasn't for them, I honestly probably wouldn't be speedrunning or doing anything remotely close to this. It's amazing how much they've affected my life. So I love every single one of the people there. Amazing community and incredible people, and I love you all. So I have a lot of friends I wouldn't even know if it wasn't for them. So definitely go check them out. They mean a lot to me. So but if you want to see my personal stream, go to where Haley posted. So
Keep them away from it.
They found the composer.
Stop them, Chief. You can't let them tell him it's here.
8-bit Notcher, I don't use grenades because grenades are dumb. Grenades, I hate grenades. Because you do the spring jump off, or you don't need to do a spring jump off that, so. Alright, so coming up is actually 2 new tricks that were actually they were the 2 newest tricks discovered somewhat recently. We actually figured out one that we originally thought was just a fluke glitch that happened that was just lucky, that allowed me to get the individual level world record. We actually track world records for completing a single level as fast as you can, and I actually ended up getting it in a full game run because of one glitch that hopefully I'll be able to do. It's a little random and a little bit lucky, but we found a way to recreate it. Well, I found a way to recreate it. I tested it a whole bunch, and we found a way to recreate it. It's super new and super cool. I love it. It's I think one of the most unique AI manipulation in ever. Like, we are going to manipulate the AI in a certain way to cause them to kill themselves. And it's not like, oh hey, cause a hunter to walk off the edge. No, this is gonna be a legit, like, hey, I'm gonna cause some scripted enemies to actually just fall off the map. So I'm gonna destroy those guys. So basically I need this to be nice. Nope, it's gonna be mean. No, it's gonna be nice. So basically avoid it, make sure it doesn't kill me. And then we're gonna kill it right as it hits that rock. It was a little bit risky because it hadn't passed the rock, but right as he passes that rock, watch what happens. Banshees are gonna spawn, and they're all going to just dive downwards. Look at this. They just all dove downwards. It was kind of hard to see, and there's still one Banshee. Most of the time you get a few, but it's like, I'll explain it a little bit. That dropship gets priority. It's supposed to leave the map, and it gets priority. And so when the Banshees spawn, they actually become unscripted. They become partially unscripted and try and avoid running into this phantom. So they actually just dive downwards to their death. Really, really cool. It was found out just recently. We thought it was just complete luck if that happened, but no. It has to do with how the phantom moves. So we just cause an enemy, without him even knowing it, to kill all his teammates. Now this next glitch was found by Haoli Cake. It only saves a few seconds, but it's cool. So we're gonna just fall right through the map here and just hide in this room. So yeah, dude, that trick is so useful. That trick of me causing the Banshees to kill themselves saves over a minute. By the way, Haley, this might be for, I'm not, do you think this is IL world record time, Haley? This might be. So anyways, we're gonna fly in. There's a bunch of enemies, but they're actually, after you kill that set of Banshees, the next part is on a timer, so we're just waiting, and there we go.
Dr. Tilson, where's the warhead?
So,
Dr. Tilson.
Head back to the elevator platform.
so we're just gonna fly in circles. We're gonna hit this load right there, and then get under the map and in. So that's one of the coolest tricks.
Start us up.
You're going to make Goose cry? Sorry, Goose. Oh yeah, so HaloRuns.com. Yeah, is amazing website. Also amazing, it was created by Goatrope, who is a Halo C runner. He ran at SGDQ, which is Summer Games Done Quick, which is a charity marathon of speedrunning. It's 7 days, 24/7 for 1 week, just straight speedrunning. Lovable Lamb Chop also went to SGDQ. I am actually signing up to go to AGDQ, which is in January. I'm planning on running Halo 4 there, hopefully, if it gets accepted. So, and I'll be running there. But anyways, HaloRuns.com, Goatrope created this website that you submit a time and a video, and it tracks the world record times and everything. So, awesome website. If you want to see tutorials, if you want to talk to people, if you want to see all the people speedrunning Halo, learn how to speedrun Halo, go to HaloRuns.com. So,
Doctor of Archaeology, Pegasi Institute.
yeah, speaking of which, I'm going to mention, after, by the way, Haley, this might be a IL record for, I'm going to have to retime this level, because this might be an individual IL world record. So, I might have set the world record for this level, for this individual level, single level, so, but I've made up a lot of time on this run. That's another gold. That's awesome. So we'll have to find out. But when this run is done, there's 30 of you in here. Holy crap. Hi, 30 people. I called out a lot of you. Let me explain what I'm going to do here really quick, and then I'll say what I was going to say. So this is the one time you get to fly a cool thing and a really cool ship, but we're going to just skip it. There's a little hole in the collision here. We're just going to fly right through it, and yeah. Now we're out of the map. If you came in the stream right when I started streaming, I was just flying around out here. We actually do use this for the speedrun, so that's why. Like, I was hoping I wasn't giving anything away, because, like, it looks like just some random trick I was doing. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, I'm gonna go fly through... Yeah, that might be an IL. So, I think we just set a world record for, the composer time. So, composer by itself, we might just set a world record individual time. Because that was a fantastic composer. No mistakes, really fast, really good. So. Oh yeah, dude, if that's a gold... Oh, dude, yeah, if that's a gold, then that's a world record. Because my gold time was, in a full game run, was the IL. So yeah, that's a world record. Awesome, we did it, guys, woo! Anyways, explaining this... We're basically flying outside the map, and the trick is to trigger certain load zones. Now, this is much faster. Not much faster. It's faster than flying through it all, because we have to go in a square when we can just cut through it. But we still need to hit specific load zones to hit the next area. So, we're just going to trigger those. And I'm going to do the more difficult way to get back inbounds, because we still have to get back into the map. I'm going to do the more difficult way. There's a much easier way, way safer, super, super easy to do. But I'm going to do the more difficult, because I'm right now the only person that does it consistently. Some people know how to do it, but they just don't use it in full game runs. I've done it so much that the hard way is now easy for me. So, This is actually, like, the beginning of this run, really bad. The ending of this run has gone fantastic. So, anyways, the glare on the TV is getting me. I can't see. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're gonna fly in here. And we're gonna just kind of... The lower I am to the ground there, the more likely I get it. Once I hit a checkpoint... Oh, well, I'm crashing, so that's not happening. Oops, oops. Fly. Alright, once we do that, we're gonna fall through. The checkpoint acts as a load zone for the next for this area. So we're now at this final part. So this is the more difficult way to get back in bounds. If you're learning, I would suggest going to go look up one of the other runners or something. They will explain. You know, if you really want, I'll go show the easier way to do it. I'll do that maybe a little bit later, but I'll show the easier way to do it. Or just ask me how to do the easier way, and I'll do it sometime. I'll show you how to do it. Missing shots, always fun. So. But anyways, at the end of this run, I want to do something that we do in the speedrunning community, called raids. Other streams do it and stuff too. But what a raid is basically, I'm going to post a link of another streamer. So I'm going to post another Halo speedrunner is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to post a link to another speedrunner. And what we're going to do is you're going to click on that link. Attached to the link, I'm going to have a phrase or something. It's going to say raid, : and then a phrase. You're going to copy the phrase that I put there. You're going to go to the person I put there, the link I posted. And you're going to go into his chat and then just spam that message. Just everyone spam that message. So, and that's called raiding. We do it in a way of speedrunning to support other speedrunners, basically. So we do it to support other people in our community that are either new or, you know, just for fun. Like, hey, I haven't gone to check out this guy, or not a lot of people watch him. Why don't we just go and I'm going to go send my viewers his way. Hopefully he'll get a few more viewers or people like him. So it's just the thing we do. So this is actually a really difficult part.
I recommend entering
okay, making that first try super difficult. Didn't explain it, but yeah. So before I move on to that, we're gonna do raid at the end of this. So you know, at the end of the run, stick around for a bit. We're gonna do a raid on someone. I'll figure out who it is once we get to it. Anyways. I didn't explain it, but you haven't heard me mention midnight in this entire run. Now, there's a reason for that. Midnight is hell. This is the worst mission. Besides the broadsword, the flying out of bounds trick, there are no tricks for this level. There are absolutely no tricks that we know of right now. So we are just running through this level like you should be. Now, we're optimizing it to like kill guys as fast as we can, but there's a lot of just random, like, ow. Alright, I didn't get a checkpoint. That's really not good. So hopefully I don't die. Otherwise, this is going to be really bad. So this level can go to hell really fast, just from this level. Awesome. I basically made it through the hardest part already. So this is good. This is really good. Good midnight so far. So, Bugsy Jirachi, what's going on?
What about the didact?
I can't hide much longer. I'll try to move you to the composer again.
Yeah, dude, Ali, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping. Like, I was like, either like, whoop. All right, weird. Kind of missed the backsmack, whatever. So again, gonna do what we can to avoid as many enemies as we can.
Portal open. Far side of the room.
Oh my god, I almost died by an incendiary cannon. You could hear the shot whizzing by me.
Where are you?
Didact's cloaking the composer.
Gotta be careful, the guy who spawns there is a incendiary cannon guy. He will kill you very fast. Snipers, man. Yeah, Joker, Joker's time, I talk in third person now, was a world record. Yeah, it was. Now, I'm sure Alley Cat, I'm sure I may be a little bit weird to you, actually. If you don't know, I'm actually not this normal. Like, whenever I speedrun, I'm very serious. I do this. I play seriously. You know, I try and have fun with it. I try and make the streams fun and stuff. I try and constantly talk the entire run so that people are entertained. Ask questions freely and whatnot. But if you know me outside of the speedrunning, you'll know I am not this sane. A lot of people think I need some kind of medication or should be in a psych ward. So yeah, this is me serious. So I'm sure to Alley Cat and stuff, this is weird. I like to kill her in GTA by causing her to kill herself. It's fun. Team Press Y, shout out, woo. Alright, so this area is called Crawler Alley. It's a little bit of multitasking. You're basically trying to kill the guys on the ground over here and the guys crawling down the pillars very fast and just do it. Yeah. Again, speedrunning, so we want to do it fast, but we're trying to basically kill them before they get on the ground. Otherwise, we might start getting overwhelmed, and getting overwhelmed is very bad. I'm getting shot in my back by the turrets. The turrets are kind of useless, so that was an okay crawler. I stopped him mostly, so gonna grab some extra ammo and then. A lot of people from my stream don't even realize I'm kind of an insane person. But anyways, we're just gonna run through it. This is another kind of like risky part. It's a little bit weird. Ouch. Run, 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 run. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I died because I jumped over the portal. Oh, shit. That's a really bad death, actually. That was a dumb death. There are just times in this game where you're like, why, game? Why? Why are you so dumb? So. Yeah, Assassinator, you don't. If you play with me enough, you'll start to realize I am not the most sane person in the world. I'm gonna probably die again, aren't I? Yep. This is really bad. I'm not getting the best of luck right now. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, okay.
Is that good?
Sure. I mean,
you need it now?
No, I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming on the GrifballHub right now. What's up?
Want to bring it up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna eat it down here. But thanks, though.
You can if you want.
No, it's... Okay, well, fine, leave it here. I'll eat it. If you're gonna leave me pizza, I will eat it.
Tough water.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I'm not getting the best luck right now. All the enemies are being really dumb. And aren't dying. And I'm gonna... This is really bad. This is really bad. I've died 3 times here. So...
This is such a tough mode.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't know for how long.
Nice headshot.
There we go. Oof, alright. A little rough, but that's alright. I'm supposed to go into the portal.
You didn't beat a dog yet?
No, I have not yet.
How do we get over there?
Can barely. End of the ramp. If we time it right.
But yeah, dude, light rifle is not fun, but it's the only weapon we got that's kind of a one-shot here.
Once that warhead is primed, the window for getting out of here is going to be pretty slim.
I know.
But yeah.
Activity.
I actually can Lol, I wish I could make sub 140.
Following it up.
No, I'm pretty far behind now. I wasn't gonna get sub 140, and there's no chance at a world record. My midnight on my world record was perfect. I actually didn't think I was gonna get sub 140 at all until the very, very end of midnight. On the very last checkpoint of midnight, all of a sudden I look at my time, I'm like, holy shit! I think I just got sub 140. I honestly did not think I was going to get it. I thought I was too far behind, but midnight went nearly perfectly. So, and that was not a perfect thing.
You're not going to like.
So, but we'll get sub 155 or no, sub 150. This ending part, you can do it in 7 minutes. I was able to do it in about 6 if I'm really lucky. So, or about 5 actually. You can do it in about 5 minutes if you get some really good luck. Right now, him shooting me is not good luck because I have to wait for my shields to recharge now. Now, the small little tricks that we have, grenade jumps, if I can actually be good. I guess I can attempt to spring jump. No, you can't do spring jumps here. Because I think I just did a spring jump. But anyways, we're just going to jump up here, so again, we have to fight less enemies. Oh, that's a lot of crawlers, but... Nice. Hello, crawler. Can you just not? Can you just... Leave me alone, guys. I got a date with destiny. Chief's destiny is relying upon this. And I have a date with it. It's called... Kill the Didact. Alright, I'm gonna hide, because as you can see, even though I shoot the giant incendiary cannon guy in the face with a giant incendiary cannon, even though he's dying, he's still gonna shoot a bullet. So... So, again, more skips, yay. This is only, like, the only trick in the entirety of Midnight, are these, like, few little jumps. This and the, the grenade jumps as well. And so, this is the reason I have the, incendiary cannon. Now, the incendiary cannon, super difficult to actually do this. It's a it's actually really tricky. I have a perfect strategy. I use the exact amount of ammo I need for this entire area. It's actually kind of, it's actually super difficult. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna die simply because I'm just gonna die by light rifles. This game is being dumb. Hello. Don't know if I hit him, but yep, he tried to incendiary cannon me, and that's why I hide behind corners. Where's his ammo? There it is. Light on, please. Otherwise, yeah, webcam kind of thing. Can't see it, so. But yeah, streaming to the GrifballHub channel, actually. So.
Do you have a Griffball game tonight?
No. I'm just speedrunning. It's a weekly speedrunning show I'm doing. Yeah. So.
Take that away.
Yeah, sounds good. ProAce dead. Dude, I hope they have Master Chief skins in Destiny, I'm just saying. Yeah, as you can see, I'm losing quite a bit of time on this level, so. But it's still gonna be a really good time. It actually might beat... It's actually gonna beat my old personal best. This run actually beat my old personal best, which I had forever, for the until last Friday. My old personal best was a 1 hour and 44 minute run. So, and then I had a 141, but this will beat my other best. So. Oh, Ellie, and if you want, I'd be happy. Well, Team Press Y Assemble can be tonight in GTA. We can do that. But yeah, so guys, this is the end of the game. this was Halo 4. You got to see the entirety of the game beaten in an hour and 44 minutes. And it will be just about that. Lovingly, that is not a QuickTime event. I actually, first time I played this, I messed that part up like 7 times because I thought you had to hit it at the exact moment you needed to. Nope, you can just spam the trigger and you'll end up getting it. So yeah, you got to see Halo 4 in just over an hour and 44 minutes. Go ahead and go do it. All of you, just go do this exact run. Beat me. Beat this time right now. And the final official time will be, let's find out, 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 14 seconds. 15, we'll just say. So, yeah, that beat my old personal best by about 10 seconds. So, yay.
Cortana.
Yay for run. And now I got amazing... My dad, that was the guy I was talking to, brought home an amazing pizza. So I got, it's gonna be opposite, but I got Maltby pizza. It looks amazing, and I wish I could share it with you, but look at that thing. That's incredible, dude. I got pizza. I'm happy, dude. I'm happy. And I also got my favorite drink, the Dr. Pepper. If you know me, you know what's coming up right now.
Strangest thing you've seen
Dr.
today.
Pepper, guys, you need to drink it. It's the best thing in the world. If you drink Dr. Pepper, you can do anything. Literally.
Just like you always
I have actually been able to fly across the Arctic Ocean
So how do we get out of here?
with Dr. Pepper. I got one.
You name it? Mm.
Awesome. Two Dr. Peppers.
Double time. Double time.
this time.
Second Dr. Pepper.
Please, down there.
Victory.
I only held enough back to
As
get
you can
close.
see, I drink 2. That means I can not only fly across the Arctic Ocean, I can make it to Antarctica right after that.
I am not leaving you here.
If you know me, I like to do fake Dr. Pepper advertisements because one of my dreams when I did competitive was get a Dr. Pepper sponsorship. So,
hard to do that.
because that would have been cool. So, what do you, is it, oh, it's pizza? Never mind. It looked like a donut. I was like, what you doing? What you doing?
We're supposed to
So.
take care of each other. And we did.
What's up?
Just watching.
Oh, yeah, no, I finished. That was game over.
Game over already?
Yeah, I just beat it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Minute 44? That
Hour
sucks.
and 44.
Hour and 44. That sucks.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's so bad. Right?
What's the record?
Hour and 39.
Oh, really? Actually, that's not that bad.
Well, no, I mean, you're not going to get the perfect run every time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if I reload it,
Some of it's a little bit luck, huh?
yeah, I mean, if I, here, I'll just do this. That, I mean, that's the world record right now, is a 139.13.
Is that you or no?
Yeah, that's me.
Nice. How many people you got watching you?
Mm-hmm.
How many people got?
On the Hub channel right now, 26.
Nice.
So, but yeah, that was Halo 4 on legendary difficulty. No skulls on, obviously, because we're not allowed. It's not allowed. It's banned. The entirety of the game from dawn to midnight, which technically we don't do those because those are videos and they don't. I mean, we don't play anything in those. So,
Makes sense.
but yeah. So I mean, if you're here and you're not from the Grifball Hub, go check out the Grifball Hub. They're the people who allowed me to host this on their channel. So thank you so much, Grifball Hub, for letting me do that. I love you, Cal and Goose. And Cal, remember to tell Goose that you're mine, and Goose can have Zebra. Yeah, Goose can have Zebra. I'll give Zebra. ProAce Dead is pretty cool. And then also, if you want to see more speedruns on, come back next week. I will be doing this every week, Friday at 4 o'clock PST or 7 o'clock Eastern. Hopefully. Time might change depending on what happens, but Right now, that's what it's set to, and it won't change unless I say otherwise, or Cal says otherwise, really. So, Grandpadre. Hello, Grandpadre. But yeah, but if you want to see just speedruns on like a nearly daily basis, go to twitch.tv/ProAceJoker. That's my individual stream. That's where you'll see them individually, but I would much prefer you guys go to the GrifballHub than to my stream. So, but that's about it. I guess I'll do one quick thing. Here, how about this? Let's go show off. Let's go show off the beginning of this. I'll show you the easy way to get bound. So if you want to do this mission on Legendary, which I highly recommend you don't, because it's the worst mission, but if you want to, I'll show you the easy way to get back in bounds, and then after that we're gonna go raid someone, and that will be it. So let me while I do this, I'm gonna go check what speedrunners are streaming. We got Goat Trope, Hipfire, or BC Boy SBC. Goat Rope, even if I tried to raid him, there would probably be no notice of it.
Where's the composer?
Close.
Hipfire. We're gonna go raid Hipfire, I think. No, I don't know. Yes, Hipfire? Alright, give you guys a choice. Do you want to raid Hipfire or BC Boy? He is, I believe, a new speedrunner. I've never seen him before. I think I've seen him once or twice, but he seems new, so it's one or the other. I'll give you guys a choice. Who would you like to raid? And what do you want? No, I think we'll think of a raid message. I'm trying to think of what the raid message is. We'll do, oh, I know what the raid message is going to be. So, anyways, let me check who I'm following. We got Goat Trope, Jeff, Buchism, GrifballHub. Dude, we should raid GrifballHub. Kappa Face. Eternal Me. Piss at me. What? Besides that, I'll play Halos with you. It won't be on stream, obviously. It'll be off stream, but... And check out HaloRuns.com. Please, yeah, go do that. If you want to get into speedrunning at all for Halo games, go check out... Or if you want to just see all the other Halo games speedrun, go check out HaloRuns.com. I keep forgetting to mention them, but yeah. Really awesome. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the easier way to get back in bounds. Same start process, but instead of heading all the way down there, we're going to head straight over here. I don't mind. Goat's pretty cool, but I think we're going to raid BC Boy because he's new. I like to raid new people. Give him a cool welcome, I guess. Speaking of which, I just realized the stream doesn't have the GrifballHub stream on the Halo Runs page. I'm gonna have to talk to Goat about that. Alright, once we hit the load zone, we just turn around and run back. Back the way we came. And we can actually just dive right in here. And we are now back inside the map. Not much to it. Pretty cool. Pretty easy, pretty snazzy. And then you just continue on the rest of the way like normal. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming in. It means a lot to me, and I'm happy you guys were here. And I was happy to get actually a really good run. Like the beginning of the run was not great, especially Infinity, but the ending of the run went very well. Besides Crawler Alley, which it's midnight, so we don't talk about midnight. I got peanut-filled pretzels. I got Dr. Pepper. I'm happy. SG's really cool. SG's not streaming. Dude, Sliding Ghosts, if you don't know him, he used to be, he kind of gave up speedrunning. He still supports all the Halo speedrunners, but he's an amazing trick finder. If it wasn't for him, Halo 4 would probably still not be under 2-hour run if it wasn't for him. So, I love SG. Incredible guy, but he is in every single speedrun stream ever. It's incredible. So, nah, dude, raid? Nah, man. Raid, using the word raid is just too easy, man. We gotta do something new. He's running Halo 2 right now, by the way. He's not running Halo 4. We don't get Halo 4 runners, so that doesn't happen. but we're gonna go raid him. So I'm gonna post in chat and I'm gonna say raid with colon, copy and paste the ending of it. So I'm gonna do let me page up. $4.5. Yeah, Cal, I get that a lot. A lot of people are like, dude, I couldn't even do midnight in an hour and 40 minutes. So, so here we go. Here's the raid. Go raid him. Just copy GrifballHub has best host, and then just go post it in his stream a whole bunch. And thank you again for GrifballHub for hosting me on their on the channel. And I will be doing this every Friday. But yay! Go check him out. I'm trying to join you in this raid, but is my ledge time easier than your easy time? Lol. But yeah, you're gonna actually hear his stream for a second because I like to hear what they say. But so you're gonna hear him. I'm not gonna be watching chat, but you know that's okay. I don't even know if he has a mic, so that might be something.
Ignored us, sir. Blew through the Malta's debris field and headed straight for Earth. Just so you know, there are quite a few elites guarding the bomb. You may need to get creative.
Good raid, strong raid. Your easy was a 146, dude. Damn, that's good. Yep, just cut and paste the thing right after raid in the other person's chat. So, click on the stream and just paste it.
You alright, Chief?
Oops, obviously I couldn't send that. There you go. Yeah, just copy the thing after raid, colon, and then paste, so. It's fun. I like to get other people into it. He seems new. He doesn't really know what he's doing. That's okay, though. I mean, it happens, right? I mean, once you start running, a lot of people are like, I gotta say something, like, a few things before I go, which is, like, if you want to get into speedrunning, find a game you love and just do it. Just straight up, just do it. Find tricks if you have to. If there's no tricks found, you know, find your own tricks, find your own paths, but do games you enjoy. Do games that you love to play. Otherwise, you're just going to give up on it easily. And same thing, like, if there are a lot of people running it, like, a lot of people, when they go to Halo streams, whenever once they start speedrunning, like, there's a few people who we had a few more people before even Corey123 who used to speedrun Halo 4. A few legendary runners, too. But once they kind of just gave up because they got bored with it, probably because it wasn't their favorite game. But another thing is, like, even if you're not, you're like, if you ran Halo 4 right now and did all the tricks I did, there is no way you are going to get a 144 on your first try. It's not going to happen. But yeah, good raid, guys. Awesome raid. So, yeah, there's just no way you're going to get 144. So don't be thrown off by, good night, Germanicus. Don't be thrown off by not being able to get the best time. I will be so surprised if you can get under 2 hours in your first run. My first run of Halo 4 ever was 3.5 hours. So, I mean, you're not going to get good runs to begin with. You need to work your way up. There are people who, Halo 2 is like, oh, easy is like a 120 something or whatever. And people are still trying to get under an hour and 50. And that's awesome. Do that. Don't try and shoot for the best times. Always try to shoot for your best times. Go for times that you want to beat for yourself. Race against yourself. If you don't race against yourself and you race to beat everyone else, which that's part of the fun, but the main thing is you need to be racing against yourself. If you're racing simply to beat other people's world records, and that's it, like you don't have any other reason why you speedrun, you're going to give up really fast, and just don't do it. I run because I love getting personal bests. I love doing it. So, dude, multi-jirachi, I got pizza too. Look. Beep. Pizza. Yay, now my controller is going to be all greasy. Good night, D-Rez. Good night, Dramagus. I know it's really early for some of you guys, so good night to all of you. I'm actually going to be cutting down stream. Again, check out the GrifballHub. If you want Grifball, they have amazing Grifball leagues. And you should do it because guess what? Even if you don't like Grifball, you'll be able to see me every Friday now on the Grifball stream. So, yeah. So, go check out GrifballHub. Go check out HaloRuns.com. If you want to see more speedruns on a more regular basis than once a week, go to my personal stream, which is just ProAceJoker. Just search up ProAceJoker and you'll find it. But, yeah. Again, thank you so much for coming in, guys. I love each and every one of you. I have so much respect for people who come to streams. Anyone who watches streams, I have an insane amount of respect for that I don't think people really understand. But it's something that it's very meaningful to me when, you know, you guys are in here to support me playing a video game when you could be, you know, doing something else. You could be playing video games right now, but instead you come and support me. So, like, there's no words that can describe how much I love you guys. So, follow Corey and Holy Cake if you also want to see more Halo 4. Holy Cake Easy Runner. Corey is another legendary runner who's really, really good. So go check him out. So, and Cal and Goose, thank you guys so much for letting me do this. And I'm so happy to be a part of the stream team, I guess. So to have a weekly show, it's an amazing opportunity, and thank you for giving it to me. So, but thank you guys. Thank you for my stream people, regulars who come in here. Thank you guys for coming in, and thank you for all the Grifballers that came in during it. But yeah, I thank you guys so much, and I do mean it. It means so much to me when you guys are in here supporting me, because no one's forcing you to come in here. So, thank you guys, and I guess I'll see you next week or in my own stream. So, bye everyone. By the way, Cal, tell Goose that I get you. Remember that, okay? Like, you're no longer. You tell Goose that you and me are married now, Cal. Okay, thanks. Bye.